Hello friends, today's recipe is called Poricha Kuzambhu. Poricha Kuzambhu is a South Indian based vegetable sabji. This is very simple to make and it takes very minimum time to make. This sabji goes very well with rice as well as chapati. The recipe has vegetables which are easily available and the spices are Sambhar powder, pepper and Jeera powder, which blends very well and gives a very nice flavor and taste. So let's start cooking. Let's see the vegetables which I have taken. This is potato, brinjal. This is called Chow Chow. This is also known as squash or chayate, and it's all very much famous called Bangalore katrikai also. This is the similarity is like white pumpkin, but it's good to taste. And this is broad beans. I had this cut broad beans, else it's called Avarakai in Tamil, and curry leaves for seasoning. Apart from these vegetables, you can also take sweet potato, yellow pumpkin, snake gourd. You can use those vegetables also. So these vegetables now I will cut. Just see the vegetables are cut into equal pieces, right? The potato, the chow chow, the brinjal, all these things have been cut. I have kept it ready. Yeah, we saw the vegetables. Now we will see what are the ingredients or masalas required for this Poricha Kuzambhu. This Poricha Kuzambhu goes out with very simple masalas. Normally it is done with coconut, grinding of coconut, but today no grinding. Instead of coconut I am going to use this Moong Dal. Moong Dal is a binding ingredient for vegetables and it's very good for health. For the spiciness I am going to add Sambhar powder and the pepper Jeera powder. And for seasoning, the coconut oil is used along with mustard and jeera. And I have salt and haldi powder, and we'll add a little bit of hing. So these are the ingredients which are easily available and no grinding is required. But yet this Poricha Kuzambhu or vegetable stew is very tasty. And this goes very well with rice, good with chapati. You can also have it with dosa. And this is made with without coconut. This is made without coconut, so we can give it to even to a small kid, and even the elders can eat. So I hope you'll all like this dish. So let's start cooking. Now we'll keep the pressure pan on the stove. Yeah. Now we'll add the ingredients one by one. I'm switching on the gas. And initially I am just adding half a glass of water. I am adding half a glass of water. Now the first ingredient goes is Moong Dal. The Moong Dal which I have taken, 3.5 tablespoons of Moong Dal, I have washed and rinsed. I am adding that Moong Dal into this water. Empty all the dal into it. The next ingredient which goes is Sambhar powder. Sambhar powder. Sambhar powder. Yes. Now I'll add the vegetable. The cut vegetables. Spread the vegetables. Add salt. Add salt. This is hing and haldi powder. Haldi powder is almost 1 pinch. And hing is close to less than quarter spoon. Now I'll mix everything together. What all we have added: moong dal, vegetables, sambar powder, salt, haldi powder, and then hing. Okay, so now I given a mix, and now I'll add water. The water should not be on top of the vegetable. It should be on the same level of the vegetable. See, I'm adding water. So the water is on the same level of the vegetables, and not like, you should not come up. And a little more water. Now see, the water is just covering the vegetables. Now we'll close the pressure pan and wait for 3 whistles. Close the pressure pan, and when it comes to 3 whistles, we will switch off the gas. After getting the steam, I just put the whistle. Please do not play around with the whistle. So I think the whistle is going to come now. Look at the nice dance way it is making before releasing the whistle. So like this we will get 3 whistles. Now the steam in the cooker has subsided. It's almost after 10 minutes. See, I'm able to lift the weight and I'm not having that pressure in it, right? So I'm just lifting the weight. It comes out easily. So this is the time only you have to touch the whistle or the weight, which is called, to remove the steam. When the cooker is on, or when the steam is still there in the cooker, you are not supposed to lift the weight. And now we will open the cooker to see the vegetable. Wow, the vegetables are well cooked. See, the vegetables and the dal has mixed really well. The gas is off. Okay, I have not switched on the gas. Now I'll just give a stir to check how the vegetables and the dal has cooked. And it has cooked so well. It's got mixed along. Okay, the water consistency is also fine. If you want more water, you can add more water in this stage. Fine. Yeah. Now we'll add the pepper and jeera powder to it. Okay, now I'm switching on the gas. Now I am switching on the gas. Yes. And I am adding little bit more of water because I found this to be a thick consistency. Just half a glass of water. Giving a small mix to the entire vegetable stew or Poricha Kuzambhu. Now the main flavor, the pepper and jeera powder. Now I am adding the jeera powder. This pepper and jeera, have coarsely powdered it in mixie. You can also pound it on the stone and pestle. Else you can also mix the store-bought jeera powder and pepper powder and add it to the vegetable stew. See, now I am adding it. And after adding it, I just give a stir. So that everything gets mixed very well. These things like pepper, jeera powder, salt and the sambhar powder, the taste and consistency depends upon the individual. Some people want more spicy, you can add more sambhar powder or pepper powder. If you don't want it to be spicy, bland, you can reduce the quantity of these powders. Now you see the entire Poricha Kuzambhu is coming for a boil, and now it is done. I just have to do the Tadka, that is mustard and jeera Tadka on coconut oil. Here I have added the mustard and the jeera as the oil was hot and hot. And now I add the curry. I just added the curry leaves and I just give a toss to this entire thing. And then I'll just add it to this Poricha Kuzambhu. That's it. Done. The Poricha Kuzambhu is done. Have it with rice. You can also have it with chapati. In Tamil it's called Poricha Kuzambhu. But in Hindi you can call it as vegetable soup or sabji, vegetable sabji or something like that. Yeah? Thank you guys.